built these cars from 1908 to 1927. Car.
Is this kind of a park or a town square here?
Yeah, this is called the Village Green, and the things along here, stay on the sidewalk. The things along here, like that white building, is an old stagecoach stop.
Okay.
And from 1850, that's also a restaurant. They have the village divided up into districts. This one is portraits and parlors, where you'll see a lot of homes, like Noah Webster's house, Robert Frost home. They have a farm from New England in the 1700s. They have a plantation from Maryland. What else do they have down here? They have Red House right there. That's Luther Burbank's house. They've got a stone cottage from the 1600s from England. That's the oldest building in the village. Well, Henry Ford was always an innovator, and he built these cars for just your regular person. These were not luxury cars. So these were cars that he wanted. They were kind of a tool to make everybody's life easier. So he made them simple to drive, simple to maintain. And actually he said, these are going to be so easy to drive, even a woman. Well, that's that stone cottage I was telling you about. And this is the farm from the 1700s. So they have a craft here. Is this your first time in the village?
We were here 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago.
We did a little bit of a renovation since then. The craft area is kind of all grouped around a little pond over close to where you picked up this ride. Yep, you're riding in the car of the century right now. I figure this car, more than any other, changed the way, even how we live, because it changed manufacturing, and it gave people, instead of just sitting on the farm like you might have lived on, well, not that farm, but maybe on this plantation, you've never gone anywhere because all you had was your horse and buggy. Now you have this car, and you can suddenly visit, shop, start vacationing. It changed everybody's life tremendously. Noah Webster's house. Oh, here, I'll show you. This is something called a planetary transmission, which is one of Henry Ford's inventions. And what you do, you have three pedals on the floor. Your far right is your brake, middle one is reverse, and the far left is your middle one's reverse. And on the far left you have your clutch, and if it's all the way down, you're in low. Right now it's all the way up, so we're in high gear. So what you do, we'll come to a stop just up here. I can show you right there, yes.
It's okay. I'm curious.
Yeah, this is your gas right here. This is your throttle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so
that's the accelerator.
yes. Yeah. And this is called your spark advance, which just keeps everything firing in the right time.
You have to take lessons to do this.
I did actually, because when they offered me the job, I was like, driving a Model T, I don't know how to do that. I don't think many people
Not
do.
a real one. No.
They're like, oh, we'll teach you. And I was like, okay. So, actually, they were great. It didn't take that long. Because as I was saying, we wanted to be something easy for everybody. And so, once you could retrain your brain that this was not the experience, you just cut back on the gas and lift your foot off the clutch. Now you're in high. So anyway, they give you 3 one-hour lessons, and then they throw you to the wolves.
Then if you don't get it, you're finished.
Yeah. Well, they're very patient. And, you know, it is one of those things where it's that little bit different. So, you know, at the beginning you stall a lot. Maybe those guys gonged the bells every quarter hour. Now the railroad stuff is all closed. Well, the roundhouse might be open. I'm not sure. But there's no train right now. It's closed for the season. But if you like the glass blowing and there's the tin shop and the weaving and
This is the Menlo Park complex. Some of Thomas Edison's buildings were moved here from Menlo Park, New Jersey. This is Edison's machine shop, where workers turned his ideas into real life items. See a DC generator. Power for his workshop was from this 16-foot, 75 horsepower steam engine. As you can see, the power was distributed by these belts to overhead drive shaft, and that drive shaft drives all the machines in the shop. Very common in the late 1800s. These are a couple dynamos, or another way of saying a DC generator. Again, powered from that overhead drive shaft, creating DC current for his laboratory. Interesting, we've all heard of armature brushes, and these look like actual brushes with bristles. Today, carbon blocks are used. These are some of the drill presses, milling machines. And this is the other end of this room. You can just imagine the noise in here. The machine's running. It's another view from the other end of the room. I'm sure the noise was quite high with all the machines running, cutting and drilling.
So it's the world's first research and development lab and the birthplace of light and sound technology. The men who worked here with Thomas Edison were very carefully gathered. They were brilliant men, as was he, and he brought them together in a very planned out way. They would have been filling up all these empty chairs at the table and sometimes collaborating, sometimes working independently, but always under the direction and the micromanagement of Thomas Edison. Edison had an invention schedule. He expected a minor invention every 10 days and a major invention every 6 months, and they stuck to that schedule, sometimes staying up all night in order to accomplish the goals. Edison's desk is over here. He's got a raised platform. He's got kind of a bird's eye view. I've worked with Thomas Edison for a little bit shy of 10 years. He had a wonderful reputation as an inventor, but out of this building, about 420 patent rights were developed and won from Washington, D.C. He had 1,093 in his lifetime, so this was certainly a real heyday time for Thomas Edison. It's fun to imagine the work that was done here. These were some times unlike anything anybody had ever seen before, because it's the first time that a group of inventors had been gathered, and they worked in all different areas. There were chemists. One of his inventions that we have here. I'll have everybody come over and take a look at this. Take a good look at this thing and tell invented while he was here. Any guesses? You're all too shy to guess? What do you think? You guys something, Jason? No. Now what we have downstairs is the very first voice recorder, but this was the precursor to the very first sound recorder. And like I said, having that size of a disc used in our CDs and DVDs, I don't think is a coincidence. We started fussing around with the equipment to make it better. That was just his inclination to something that he did. Well, if you haven't seen all the buildings, those of you who are getting ready to leave, if you haven't seen all the buildings inside the White Picket Fence, you want to do that because they all belong to Thomas Edison and are part of this invention village. And then when you go across the street, you want to see the Yellow House, the very first house to have electric lights. And for those of you who just got here, I want to welcome you. You're in the world's first research and development lab. And when you go by the Ford buildings out on the road, you're going to see that some of them are labeled research and development.
So this is the Edison complex, the laboratory building on the left, and his offices on the right. This is a boarding house for some of Edison's employees and is considered the first home ever electrified. This is a part of their train display. Round table, a roundhouse for engine repair.
The old wooden booth down here is our winter project. That's early 1900s and we're rebuilding that.
This is the underneath of that steam engine that we saw on top. Part of the roundhouse system. They have complete access to the undercarriage. There are some of the engines in the Roundhouse shop for the winter. The FAR engines are used in the Village Railroad system.
Granola. 300 pounds, which is, this is a 200 pound machine right here. No, we scan all the time, nonstop. That means the gas bill is terrific. Yes, take all the pictures you want. All right, so here he goes. We've got 1 minute to go. All right, so he starts out with the head, and when we swing that around, remember this is 2,000 degrees, so it's very soft and gooey. You have to understand how the glass flows and how it drips and how it sags, and you'll rotate that to keep the glass on center, otherwise the glass will drip to the floor. So it is a liquid, and it does. We got a few more seconds. He knows at the end point. He's done it before. This is like the third course he's ever done.
How many years has he been doing this?
All right, so we're coming down to the final seconds of the 1 minute, and it'll just get the tail out, it'll stick back at the end.
Well, this is the Village Glass Shop. Kind of a craft area. This is that craft area at Greenfield Village, where it's pottery and tin and glass making. This is an operating machine shop. You can see the overhead drive shaft driving all the machines.
There is a software back there. You're using it.